Hey guys, bonjour kulhat. Ik alta Maltese alum. We're gonna do Maltese food. Octopus pie, spinach and tuna. Gonna do an appetizer. This is well known all over the island. A couple of drinks. And I can't do my favourite, which I put on Facebook because I couldn't find any babouche. Snails. But come on, let's get stuck into this first of all. I'm Englishman in Malta, by the way, if you didn't know. I've got two pies from a local manufacturer. These are ready pies in a preheated oven.
Right then, Steve, let me just check. Have you got that oven on? Is it warmed up? Well done. For the rest of you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tick that little bell for notifications of when the Steve uploads new videos, because you wouldn't want to miss anything, would you? Talking about missing anything, yeah, is it switched on? Well done, Steve. And for the fact of it could be worse, you could be married to me. Well, you should be so lucky. Bye.
Have you ever done that, guys? One time I did it. I forgot all about the thing that I'm going to cook tonight. I'm going to cook some pork chops. But I left the thing in there, the plastic. I put the oven on. I went to have a drink. I walked around. And I thought, gee, I've left that plastic. And the plastic just started to disintegrate. But I took it out, put it in cold water. And it wasn't great. But it's, anyway, blah, 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 blah. DiGiorno. DiGiorno is a local manufacturer of many things, ready-made or cooked, previously cooked, and you just put it in a preheated oven. Thank you, Anne. What would we do without her? She's over in Malta at the moment. I'm not sure when this is going out, but I'm going to go over and meet her. She's at the new Hilton, I think it's called, but it used to be Dolman. But I've done a preview previously on the Dolman. But it looks like the thing isn't, the Lido isn't ready, so I don't know what they're giving her in the same. Hey, I'm getting mixed up here. This is the baked tuna, and there's, so it's big sesame seeds for the baked tuna, and the baked octopus pie, 300 grams, and that's 300 grams as well. So we bung it in the oven at 200, now it's preheated a little bit. I thought I'd do that, you know. I thought, shall I cut the video, but I'll show you what a plonker I am. So, 200 for 15 minutes. How easy is that? DiGiorno I buy it from where the Monty is in Bricacara. So, are we going good, guys? We're going. So, we need a plate, Steve. You need a plate. Oh, what? Or do I have one already? Oh, what a plonker. I got one already. I'm going to do hops bezit. Many people, now before, don't shoot the messenger. There's lots of different ways to do this. You can do it with conserva, which is tomato paste. You can do it with garlic, which is a bit of a twist on bruschetta. Some Maltese do it that way, but that's the Italian way. But this is the Maltese way. If you get all the things together, Steve, like you're supposed to do. I mean, some people say, Steve, you're not professional like these television chefs. Anyway, 2 tomatoes. Make them a bit mushy if you can find them, because it oozes out. You want to squash it, and now what you can do, you can replace that with conserva, they call it here in Malta, which is we're not going good here. It's too soft, the bread. Basically that's it, with a bit of oil, but I can't put the oil on now because I've got an hole in my bread, the Eliza. So we put a little bit of The trouble was, this was frozen. Actually, you can do it that way, because I've done it that way before. We fold it over, and we just mash it in the oil. It's really good though. With the salt and pepper. I'm not going to bother to do it again, but you get the drift. That's hops bezaid. And what you can do, the tomatoes left over, chop them up and put them on the bread. This is a traditional stuffed olive with tuna. Here I should have put the timer on. Oh, what the hell. Just stick your fingers in, Steve. I love this. They're very salty though. That's the trouble. Let's put the timer on. We go the other way, Steve. 1 hour. All we want is 15 minutes. I'm going to do it a little bit over, because these were frozen and I defrosted them this morning. So, oh, I love these, I tell you. They're full of salt. They're in olive oil. You can't eat a lot of them. That was a bit of a flop. But you get the drift. Maltese bread, tomato, olive oil, salt and pepper. Some people put balsamic, like olive oil and balsamic mixture, and dip the bread in as an addition, but that's not hops bezaid. And some people call hops bezaid with the tuna and a whole mixture. You can make a fatira, and they tend to call that hops bezaid as well. But traditionally it's not really. We've got the Chisk, which is well known all over the island. It's a Maltese beer. But there's many beers in Malta. There's red, and there's blue ale, and there's now we've got a lot of craft beers coming into Malta. Maltese doing the craft beer, not importing it. All this from Farsons is the biggest, and Farsons is just at the back here. In fact, I could walk to Farsons. These are a couple of glasses I nabbed off. I went up to Farsons one time. I was doing a beer thing out on the. I tried all the beers of Farsons. It was very good. I enjoyed it. I tried about 6 beers, I think, and I tried about 6 soft drinks. And I said to him, "Listen, I'm doing a video. I don't expect anything for free, which I wouldn't of them skinflints. But you don't have a couple of glasses around?" And he gave me half a dozen different ones. He gave me this one was the 90 years celebration of brewing, Farsons. And then he gave me this one, which is a traditional Chisk glass. It's lovely on a hot. I'm not going to have any more. They call them stuffed olives, these. They're very salty. And we got the Kinney. I bought a 0 because I've got to watch my waistline. Now Kinney is bitter oranges mixed. Hey, you notice this, guys, all over Europe now. I was watching a few YouTubers from England, and they were knocking it. They said, what's Europe doing? This stupidness here. But I think it's a good idea, because you used to find loads and loads of these all over the street. What's the first thing some idiot does that opens the top? They just throw it down. But now they can't. So it's stuck with the bottle. So hopefully it's going to be recycled with the bottle. But there was that a couple of those. I don't know what her name is. She's a bit weird. But she said, "What the hell you just to make something? She said, get rid of the plastic, not just the top, but you'll never get rid of plastic, no, hey." This is Kinney. It's made only in Malta with bitter oranges. Not my favourite, but very refreshing. Actually, it doesn't taste half bad after the chisk. Nice and cold. You can make a spritz out of it as well. Kinney, they do it with a little bit of wine. What do you call it? Like a sparkling wine. No idea. It comes to number 3 and then it cuts off. But anyway, we're waiting 15 minutes for this. I'm keeping an eye on it now, because it's caught me out a few times. But probably, I don't know if you noticed it cuts off, but it cut off. We're going to give it another 10 minutes and then we'll try octopus and spinach and tuna. So that was a little bit of an idea what Maltese, but there's loads and loads of different appetizers. There's babouche and there's likaltal, zimel, and there's quiche, which is the insides of the animal, that sort of thing. If you go to a bar, a Maltese bar, you'll get a chance to try all these different. So go to a band club in a small village and you've got good chance of their offering these if you buy a few drinks from them. Let's give it about 10 minutes and we'll try the pies. Let's have a look at the back streets for a bit. Oh, it's been refurbished, Ritza. Anybody stayed here, guys? Ritza? It's stripped out. Looks like they're even inside the reception. Looks pretty quiet. You know the problem with Malta, with St. Paul's Bay, Aura, Bujibba? It's like a residential place, an old fishing place that used to be many years ago, and then suddenly these have started springing up because lots of people coming here. So you can see we've got original houses here, which obviously they don't want to move out of, because Maltese. I know I had somebody near to me. I had a place in Attard. He had a lovely villa, about the same size as mine, and I used to talk to him over the wall, like we used to be in England, the fence, but over the wall here. And he said, "Oh, we're off now." I think it was July. I said, "Oh," he said, "I'm going to the summer residence." I said, "Oh yeah." He said, "If you're in Bujibba, come and say hello." One time I went, it was like one room, 6 people living in the one room. At the plum tree over there. Let's walk up there. Domino's, plum tree. Hey, we're back, guys. We've got about a minute to go, 58 seconds, and I forgot which side is the pie, but we'll find out. I'm sure the one with the, tell me in the comments, was the one with those black flakes was baked tuna, and the other one was octopus. So we're going to try now. We tried some appetizers. We tried the chisk and the Kinney. In fact, I'm drinking the chisk now. Hops bezate, stuffed olives. And now we're going to try the baked spinach and tuna pie from the Giorno. He's a local baker. It's already done. It's already cooked. Everything is cooked. And it's left for you just to warm up, because it's only 15 minutes in the 200 oven, preheated oven. Baked spinach and tuna pie and baked octopus, 300 grams. I'll put the price down as I normally do. I don't know what that black stuff is, like sesame maybe, something like that. Oh, there we go. It's been, I left it about 17 minutes, 18 minutes, gonna be something like that. Just be on the safe side, because I only defrosted it this morning, so supposed to defrost it the night before, I guess, eh? So this would be the spinach. Ah, it's hot. I think it's, let me put this here. This would, with the black flakes, would be the spinach and tuna, and the other one, octopus. But we could have made a mistake, so I don't know. Steve, you're not very organised. Cheers, everybody. It's the chisk from Malta. I was gonna do a thumbnail with these pies. It's a bit late now. We're having trouble with the overheating. Oh. What shall we try first? The octopus. It's very, very hot. No soggy bottom. Very good. Let's try. No, I don't know. One's an octopus. It's too hot, guys. It's very, very hot. And I don't know. Let's give it a try. Pastry looks great. So it's got a mixture. Let's take the top off. I'm going to dissect it. Oh, this is the octopus one. There's quite decent chunks of octopus in it. So this is the octopus. And the other one with the seeds in was baked tuna and spinach. So this has got a bit of a mixture. Very tender, the octopus. But I've tried their pies before. The pastry is really good. That's what it looks like inside. I like the pastry. Very tender. I like that. Short crust pastry. I have to do one time. I have to do my short crust because I've got a good, really good recipe. It turns out great every time. I like this. There's quite a few bits and pieces mashed up in it, like olives, and even the flavour. Got a nice flavour to it as well. So this one is tuna and spinach. Ooh, that's packed, look at it. Still very, very hot. Let's have a beer. We're having a Chisk beer, guys. As I said, many, many beers in Malta. We're going to double check if we're going. Yes, we are. Cheers, everybody. Nice and refreshing. But the red is good as well. They've got a Farson's red. And even the lager, I don't mind the lager. It's quite nice taste. This is quite packed up. Let's give it a try. So spinach, I'll read it out exactly. DiGiorno, baked spinach and tuna pie, 300 grams. They also do them in bigger ones as well. So you can, this is just a, I was thinking it was a one portion. So it is really, you could just have one person or two people and put some rice, some potatoes, some salad or something like that. Or I don't know, like a pasta with it or something like that. Oh, that's a nice taste. Quite a lot of spinach. Very tasty though. I bought, as I said, I bought about 3 or 4 different different things, and the pastry's always been spot on. I bought some pasta. In fact, I think I've done some on this channel as well. It's very hot. I think I've said that already. God, I can feel it going down. So let's do a thumbnail. What can we do like this, eh? Sorry about that, guys. I've got to do it. I've been told the best way to get views are thumbnails and titles, but it doesn't seem to be working for me. We've had quite a few new subscribers though. Welcome to everybody, Englishman Foodie. I'm sure a lot of people are over from Englishman in Malta as well. There's all my links are below. So go and join me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. It's got a nice mixture. I think the trick is to let it cool down a little bit. Great taste. I can't fault either of them. Maybe a little bit more octopus. How easy would it be to make one of these? Mash up some tuna and some spinach and the pastry. Could you do it as cheap though? There it is, guys. I'm going to do it with the other one. So I introduced some octopus, Maltese octopus, and tuna and spinach. Which one did you like?